every exterior cleaning company starts with 0 customers, but today I'm going to tell you guys how I was able to get my first residential window cleaning customer. At that time in my life, when I started the business, I was working a window cleaning job that I loved, and it was pretty good. I got a few years of experience. I kind of started in not knowing anything, and under the guide of a couple of the older, people who were in it for quite some time, under their kind of leadership, they taught me all the ins and outs of the industry. That way I could kind of do a better job at my position. So started that company from the very bottom. Over time, showed up consistently, did really good quality work, and over the 3 years I worked there, I worked my way up to a lead position, and led a crew of people, and that kind of got me the experience I needed to know that, first of all, that I know I'm doing quality work because I got promoted to that level. Second off, I was able to lead a group of a few guys, and when you get to that level, you're kind of you're not just doing your own work, you're making sure the quality is good on everyone's. That's another video for another time, but that's where I was at my life. I wanted to start a business because A, I had the knowledge, B, I had the little money I had. I had not much, maybe $100 that I had available to buy some gear, and the $100, the knowledge, and a will to succeed. And if that's all you need to really do well in life. So at that point, it really was figuring out how to get my first customer with my own business. So what I did is, and I'll make a separate video showing you exactly in Home Depot where to get all these things and which tools you need. But I figured I was gonna go get $100 worth of gear, get a squeegee, get a mop, get a bucket, get the soap, get the towels, check off all those basic things that I knew I needed. And I was kind of thinking of ideas. I was like, how do I get my first customer for residential? And everything, anything you can think of that you want to sell, what they always say, reach out to your closest friends and family to start. So I went to my parents' neighborhood and I walked around door to door, and I went up to each door, and at that point I really have a business. I just had a dream and some gear, and said I had a local business even though I was just starting. I said, hey, I'm Jacob. My parents live just down the road. We've lived here for years, and I was hoping to if you guys would be interested in a window cleaning quote. And I had quite a few no's. I mean, I probably had 10 or 15 no's before I got to my first residential cleaning customer. It was this older gentleman, and it was a 2-story home. I talked to him on and off over the years, and he goes, yeah, I would love for you to clean my windows. And I was like, really? I was like, wow, okay. Now we're talking. And I said, okay, I got all the gear I need. I'll come and I'll start on your home. I'll get it cleaned. I'll start on the interior, then I'll do the outside. And I was like, do you have a ladder I could borrow? And he actually, it's a special customer because he actually gave me a 24-foot extension ladder. And for those of you who don't know, those are very expensive. Nowadays you can get one for maybe at the minimum $200. Depends on brand, but they're not cheap. So he really gave me a headway to starting my business because I didn't have $200 to get an extension ladder. I just got my gear with the $100 I had to start the business. So that's how I did the job. He loved it. I did the inside, I did the outside. At the end, I told him to look around, make sure it looks good, make sure he's happy, and he was thrilled. And all it took was that one job to have the belief. It just takes one job for you guys to, at least for me, probably for you guys too, one job for you guys to be like, wow, I got the person that said, yes, I did it. It's possible. After you know it's possible, because you've seen people do it, you finally did it, there's no reason why you can't repeat that process. And so that's what I did. I got his job done. I went down the neighborhood, got a couple more no's, got quite a few bit more no's. And then I got some more people who said yes. And then, what the best thing is, then I got, after I did those jobs and they were happy, they referred me to their parents, their siblings, their brothers, sisters, you know, and I got referrals from them, and I got their houses cleaned. And it was kind of a trickle down effect to where I really didn't think that many people would want their windows done, but they did. So it was really like, wow, like that's when I finally got my official business name, started upgrading my gear, started getting company shirts, and I'll put more videos about this to you guys, but I really just want to go over how I got my first residential customer, and that's how I did it. The gentleman has me come out every year, do his windows. I always thank him for, you know, letting me give me that ladder. I give him a discount because of it, because I'm forever grateful. And that was, you know, 3 or 4 years ago at this point. And it just takes a little bit of belief and determination. And you guys can do it. You know, I believe in you. As long as you have some belief in yourself, you know, you guys can get it done. If you want to follow on this journey, I'm going to go over, you know, subscribe. I'm going to do incoming videos on me going to Home Depot and showing you what gear you need. More videos on how to price jobs. All the specifics you guys are going to need to know to run your business. There's a lot of money to be made, guys, and there's no reason why you can't do it. Yeah, subscribe, like, follow, share, and be ready for the next video. Thanks.